So, hello buddy, welcome back to another video. So, today's video is obviously going to be showing you how to change the door cards in your Honda Civic EP2 Sport or your EP3 Type R. So I'll be going over kind of the places where the bolts are and showing you how to change them over. But in this video I'll be doing a little bit more because I will actually be changing the handles on them as well and putting the speakers over. So if you do need to do that additionally, I will be showing you how to do that in today's video. So if you are looking at, like I've just said, changing the red door cards or replacing some that are a bit worn out, for example, I'm going to show you how to do it. You may notice as well that I'm filming on the new camera. I can't actually see myself because it's not got a flip out screen, but hopefully it should be in frame. Might be a little bit high, a little bit low. So yeah, just pointing that out. And it's still a little bit windy, so sorry about that if that is getting in the way. Anyway, let me show you the door cards that I've got. So as you can see here, they are very good condition, and these are not out of my current EP2 because I'll be taking them out in a minute and showing you how to do it. But yeah, so they're what they look like out of the Sport, and then the Type R. So it's literally just the red bits there that are different, and that's literally it. But yeah, so that's what you've got to do. By the way, just a little plug, I did get these off Sam Evans. I will leave a link to his Facebook or his Messenger or some way that you can contact him in the description. I've actually got a red Premier Edition carpet that will be fitting soon, so I'll be doing a video on that. But yeah, if you are in the Derbyshire area, especially near Derby Way, it does have a lot of parts that you can get for Hondas. So if you are looking for any new parts and you're local, it does ship as well, so yeah. But anyway, let's get on to how to fit these. Okay, so I'm back. I just noticed as well the audio quality won't be the best because it is the internal mic that I'm recording this on the new camera. So yeah, I'm going to get the mic sorted for next video. But anyway, so let's start. So these are the tools that you will need to start. So basically, just a Phillips head screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, if that'll focus eventually, and basically an Allen key, just to make it a little bit easier. You don't actually need an Allen key as such for anything, but it will help a lot in the process for that. So yeah, anyway, let's begin. So to start off, all you want to do is get the Allen key, and if you there's a little hole in the back, can't really get the camera around, but there's a little hole in the back at the bottom, and you just find it on the side, sorry, it's just a little bit off to the side. You push it through the Allen key and it should pop out. Probably a little bit harder to pop out because I've got them wrapped, but yeah, so once that is out, you then can move on to the bolts. So there's screws, sorry. So there's one silver screw in the top, there's like a gold colour one, and yeah, I think that's all of them for now. So yeah, we'll get them two out, so the silver and the gold one, and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so now that you can see that I've removed the two screws in there, I've just put them over here so they are in a safe place. So yeah, you can just put them in here on the centre console section. But yeah, so now they're out. What you want to do is, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but there is a very slight, if it'll focus in, probably won't because I'm a bit too close, but as you can see here, there's a very slight gap in the plastic. And all you want to do is you want to get the flat head and you literally just push it into the gap and you pry it open. Try not to destroy your plastics if you can, and that will just pop out like so. With a bit of force, that will just pop out, and then if I can actually pull it up one-handed, there we go. So just make sure you don't break any clips, basically. But yeah, that bit's out. So now that we've got that out, there is a screw at the back, all the way back there. It's a bit too dark. There, a screw here, a screw here, a screw there, and a screw on the front. So So you just want to go through pretty much and just remove all of these screws that you can see, and then just remember which colour they are. So all these are the gold ones, and there is one at the back down there, so don't forget about that. So yeah, the further ones, the ones that are further in, are the silver ones, and the ones that are on the front are the gold ones. Okay, so now that you've got all the screws out, just make sure that you've got all of them there, that you haven't missed any. Basically this bit should just pull off, so yeah, there we go. Just make sure that you don't kind of drop it anywhere. And then there will be a little cable actually down here. In fact, so you don't need to remove that screw at the back, the first one on the left side, because that just holds the arm piece in, so that one can stay if you want, or you can just take it out. But basically, yep, you pull this out. I don't know how well I can do this while holding the camera, and there's just a little connector in there that you just, ooh, and that just fell on the floor. It'll be fine. And yeah, so that is that bit. And then what you want to do is just grab the flathead screwdriver, and again, it's best just to lay down to do this, to be fair. There is a little gap again at the bottom, so you just pry that out with the flathead like that, and it will just pop out of the clips. You do have to do it quite forcefully, so I'll just cut it in, and then yeah, but basically the idea is that you just pry it out at the bottom, then all the way around the edge here you just want to pry it out, and it will pop off, and then you can just lift it up. Okay guys, so the door is actually off, so basically all you have to do is just pry it around the back of this, because there are clips, as you can see there, and then there's one at the bottom. The best way that I've just found is to start at the bottom, and then that end, and then that end, and this end will be easier to pop out, and then it'll just lift up. You lift it over the lock here, and then you just slide it out from under that little bit there, and then it'll just come off. So the next part is, I'll just put the camera down for this, but I'll just show you where it's actually at. So you just go down here, you find where the connector is for the part down here, so that you've unplugged, get that out of the way. And then this bit here, literally it's quite hard to explain, but you just push it upwards, and then it should just pop out. So the little metal bit there that holds the mirroring, the door catch, sorry, the pulley. Yeah, you just push it up from the bottom. There's like a little slot. You just push it up, and then it'll pop out. Okay, so now that it's actually off, we can get moving on to the installation of the other one. But yeah, so this is how you access the speaker as well. So I do believe that is like, can't see any screws, so I think it's like glued on or something, or clips or something like that. But yeah, this literally was the hardest part, so it actually looks like that. So you just push it from the bottom, and it basically just pulls up, and then it will come out. So yeah, now that we've got that on, I'm going to just go and fit these two bits, the handle and the window controller bit, onto the other door cards, as you can see, them ones, as they do not have the handles on yet. So I'm just going to put them on there, bring them over, and then basically just redo what I just did, taking them off. And also, just to note, when you are putting it on, don't forget to just click this back in. If you can see it down there, just back in there, and obviously just to push that back on, obviously before you do try and fit it over the clips on the side. So yeah. Okay, so here we have it, the new door is on. Another little thing that I will show you, well, is just basically these little clips. You want to try and reuse these. I will try and link if I can find them. I'm sure you can buy them, but it will make it way easier if you can buy these and actually fit it to the door card itself before you put it on the door, because these pop in to the door, if you'll focus on the little end there, so they actually pop in to the door, but they are quite hard to line up. So it's easier if you slide the end over the door card first, and then just literally go around pushing it in with the clips. So you can do that with a pair of scissors. So if you just get it behind the clip and you just pry it off like that from the door and do that first. So that will make it 10 times easier. So that is another little thing. But anyway, so here we have it. It is all on. I just need to put all the screws back in. So we'll put the screws in the relevant places like before, and then we'll see how it is. Okay, so now that all the screws are back in on this bottom section, we'll get the other 2 screws and put them in on the door handle at the top and down here. So we'll do that next. Okay, so now we've got the 2 screws back at the top, we've got them in there. We're going to put the little door bit on here, and then we'll see how it looks after that. Okay, so now you've got that bit back on, you want to just clip this bit of plastic on. Okay guys, so that is how you change a door card on a Honda Civic EP2 or EP3. So I think this looks way better in red for mine, because it's the Sport obviously, and the like horrible colour that you saw earlier in the video. But yeah, that is how they're on. Also, another thing I would recommend before you do change this fully over, just make sure that the actual window does work and function and the door catch works correctly before you put it back on, so you can just double check before you screw everything up and finalise everything off that it does actually all work correctly. So yeah, that is all you're pretty much going to want to do for that. And then obviously it is the exact same on this side, just through the door. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Extremely windy again, sorry about that, but yeah, that is how you change a door card on an EP2 Sport or an EP3. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was useful if you are doing something with your door cards. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and please do subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot, and I do really mean that if you could subscribe as well. I've got loads of other videos covering my Honda Civic Sport, and I've got some other car meet videos and car show videos, so if you would like to check them out, that also would mean a lot to me. So yeah, I think that is about everything. So yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.